All right, game two starting up here for the Bobcats. Starting early again, and they will be taking on the All Iowa Attack. Not sure what city they're out of in Iowa, but All Iowa Attack won their first game earlier tonight. Bobcats lost their first game earlier, hoping to bounce back here in game two. Starting out for the Bobcats, we got Logan, Issa, Kaysen, Quinn, and Juliet. Looks like they're not going to start quite yet. They're going to warm up a bit more. I think somebody stepped in and said, no, you can't start right now. So we might have an extended warm up here. I think tournament rules states that you can't start. You're not supposed to start more than like 10 or 15 minutes early. We are 35 minutes early for the game, so I think they're going to make them warm up a bit. Here's a rule. Probably.
He didn't say anything, so I assume it did. And then when I said, how are things going, he just said good. If the team order would have
Oh, yeah. Here we go. I guess we are starting. All right, so I guess we are going to start a bit early. And here we go. So Iowa gets the first possession. Quinn applying pressure. Juliet nearly gets a hand on the ball. She drives the baseline. Good contest by Issa. Issa reaches up, grabs the rebound, fights for it. She's getting trapped and out of bounds. It's going to be Bobcat ball. I think both refs did not know who to award that to. They're going to give it to Bobcat. They get it into Issa. She finds Kaysen. Kaysen gets across midcourt, spins out of trouble. Finds Quinn coming back the other way. Quinn's got a little room. Gonna slow it down, feed it down to Logan. Logan pivots in the paint, loses her grip on the ball though, or it was knocked loose. Iowa comes away with it. It's a good idea though. Logan had a ton of points last game, and that's gonna be a mismatch against most teams we face. Quinn nearly gets a hand on it. Now Juliet reaches in and grabs the ball, nearly comes away with it. Iowa is able to recover. And Quinn now steps in front. Oh, she loses it. She had the steal and then lost it on the way up. So Iowa will get it back. Oh, I guess it's, I don't know if it's running clock. Is it 16 minutes running clock the whole time? They didn't stop it for that whistle. Kaysen gets past her defender, kicks it out for an open look for Juliet for three, knocks it down. Bobcats get on the board first with a three from Juliet. She's gonna tie her shoe here, and Quinn slows her down. Now they kick it up to the corner. She's gonna try to answer with the three. That's a little long, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with red. I gotta fix the clock here because, I don't know, he's just running it. I'm not sure he's supposed to do that. Now it stopped, okay. Stopped it at 13:58. And Logan steps in front of the pass. And Bobcats get the ball back here. 13:48 on the game clock. Kaysen will bring it up for the Bobcats. She's got some speed, drives into the paint, kicks it out to Issa. Issa has Quinn open for a three. Quinn pulls up for three, off the back of the rim, out of bounds. It should stay with the Bobcats. Looking to get it in, nobody open. They find Issa. Oh, she can't quite hang on to the initial pass, but able to get it back and get it over to Logan. Now Logan looking for an outlet. She's gonna kick it back out to Kaysen. Kaysen thinks about the three, spins into the paint, nice move, goes up for the layup. It's knocked out of bounds. It should stay with Black, yep. It's a little bizarre when they choose to, Quinn drives to the paint, puts up the two and gets a bucket. So Bobcats up to an early lead. 5-0. Quinn with a steal. Goes up for two more. That's no good. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Black, though. Timeout red. 12:55 on the clock. Bobcats jump out to a 5-0 lead. Good start for the Bobcats. All right, so following the timeout, Iowa comes back. Quinn gets a hand on the pass. Iowa's able to get it back though. Getting loud in here. They get their first bucket. All right, so they're not applying the full court pressure, which I would think should benefit us. Kaysen gets it over to Juliet. Juliet now drives in, nowhere to go, finds Quinn. Quinn thinks about it, pump fakes, kicks it out. Open, deep two, or is that a three? That's a three for Kaysen. Sorry for the camera work. And the Bobcats applying some offensive pressure here to start the game, which is what they needed. Making some changes. That's pass, an errant pass. Quinn comes away with it. She's got one defender on her. Goes up for the bucket. No whistle. And Juliet comes away with it. Iowa finally gets the rebound. Good contact by Quinn going up. Didn't get the finish though, and no whistle either. So taken away by Logan. She's got one on her. She's going to slow it down, get it over to Kaysen. Kaysen will bring it up as they set up the offense. And Kaysen drives, hands it off to Quinn. Quinn's got a little room, pulls up for a deep two, and knocks it down. So 10-2 now. Bobcats jump out early. That's knocked away. Ooh. They're going to call a foul, but Juliet jumped that pass and got to the ball early. I mean, I thought, there was contact there, but she got to the ball before the other player did. I mean, great play by Juliet. Keep the pressure up. They come away with it. Paige gets a hand on the steal. Juliet comes away with it, goes up, no whistle. They give it right back to her. She gets the offensive rebound. Put back, no good. Now the ball's loose, and that's knocked out of bounds. They're going to say off Black. It looked like Red threw it out of bounds at the end there. I don't agree with that call, but maybe I'm missing something here. But anyway, Iowa gets it back here. They're going to get it up across midcourt. Paige applying pressure. Now that pass is taken away. Nearly taken away, rather. Iowa gets it back. Now Juliet tries to jump that one, almost gets a hand on it. And they pull up for a two, no good. Out of bounds, it'll be Bobcat ball. So 10:20 on the clock. Bobcats coming out with a little fire in their belly here to start this one. Juliet gets across midcourt and we'll slow it down. Gets it over to Emily. Emily tries to find a cutter. She gets into the paint and does find Issa with a beautiful pass. And Issa gets the lay-in. 12-2 now the score. Bobcats on top. And we got under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure there. Juliet almost comes away with another steal. And they're going to have an open look for the corner. No good. Rebounded by Juliet. Juliet dribbles through traffic, gets across midcourt. Pulls up for a two. No good. Rebounded by Iowa. Emily steps in front, slows her down. Now they have another open look from the corner. That one is no good. Logan secures the rebound. Pushes it up to Emily. Emily gets past the defender. Pulls up, gets it over to Paige. Paige over to Juliet. Juliet has another chance for a three. Oh, just off the rim. Good look, good ball movement. Another near steal there for the Bobcats. So far, this Iowa team has not been able to deal with the pressure that the Bobcats have put on them. And she gets fouled and will go to the line for two. 8:51 on the clock. 12-2 the score early in the first half. First one's good, 12-3. She hits both of them. 12-4 now the score. Timeout, I believe timeout Bobcats. So much better start to this one. And hopefully that helps us build confidence. I'm sure that the all Iowa attack will start to make some adjustments based on what we're doing defensively. but hopefully Bobcats keep this level of confidence and continue to move the ball around and get open shots. There certainly are opportunities here to get steals. I think they've had at least 3 or 4 so far, but I think there was many more opportunities than that. A lot of people got a finger on a pass, but just a fraction of a second late. But so far, everyone's playing really well. Harley and Callie check in, Ellie, Emily, and Paige for the Bobcats. Emily will bring it across midcourt for the Bobcats. Puts a move on the defender, gets into the paint, tries to kick it out, finds an open look for Paige. Paige pulls up her 3, off the back heel, rebounded by Red. Although she slides to the ground, they're going to call it travel. Paige should continue to pull the trigger from deep because she's got a great shot. Those will start to go down. Ellie drives in the paint, spins, nice move. Oh, goes up, no good, rebounded by Red. They're going to call a travel here on the shuffle of the feet. So Bobcats will get it back. 8:10 on the game clock. It's very bizarre to me when they stop the clock and when they don't here, but I'll try to keep up. Carly drives into the paint, goes up for 2, gets the and 1. Great move by Carly. She'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Carly missed the first game at 6 o'clock, but it's good to see her here for game 2 and contributing right away. That one's no good, rebounded by Red. I forgot to stop the clock there, I guess. Another travel. This high pressure defense by the Bobcats is causing turnovers. Emily gets into the paint, loses it, takes out 2 defenders with her. No foul call, but they're going to say red ball. So Iowa now coming back the other way. Emily and Paige applying pressure at the midcourt. They do a good job. Iowa does a better job of getting it across that time. Now they're moving the ball around. Oh, they're going to call a travel. She pump faked that pass and took an extra step. So Emily gets it over to Carly. Carly has 1 defender on her. She pushes her out of the way, gets into the paint. Nice feed over to, I think that's Callie. Callie dishes it back out to Carly. Carly goes up, no whistle. Gets her own rebound though and gets the putback. Great effort by Carly. Showing her strength advantage there and getting another bucket. So 16-4 now. Another travel. All right, so Quinn and Kaysen will check in for the Bobcats. Oh, tries to feed her in the cut, fade the cutter, but she doesn't get there. Quinn tries to hustle back, can't get there in time, and Iowa gets 2 more points. Kaysen will bring it across midcourt. She's got Quinn behind her, Carly to her right. She spins, wants to hand the ball to Carly. Carly now controlling it, looking for somewhere to go. Picks up her dribble, finds Kaysen. Kaysen has 1 on her, drives into the paint, kicks out to Carly. Carly pump fakes. Carly drives in, goes up. Clearly had some contact on the shot there, but no whistle. And now Quinn defending. Now that's knocked away, picked up by Ellie. Ellie will hand it off to Carly, who will bring it across into the offensive zone for the Bobcats. Carly gets it over to Quinn. Quinn has little room in the paint, puts up the floater. Where's the foul? Are you kidding me? That was not all ball. That was all wrist. All right, I'll try to keep my mouth shut here. Quinn drives again, goes up again, has that one blocked again. Out to Carly. Carly feeds it out for an open look for Kaysen. Kaysen for three. Oh, just off the rim. Rebounded by Carly. Carly finds Ellie. Ellie, they're gonna call it travel as she tried to find the cutter. Quinn gets a hand on the pass, but it goes through anyway. Rebounded by Callie. Callie hands it off to Kaysen. Kaysen comes back the other way. Kicks it out. Two off the rim, rebounded by Carly. Carly now drives the baseline. Gonna do a reverse layup and gets it to go. Great move by Carly, showing off some skills early on here. The lead is now 18-6. Kaysen gets across midcourt. Picks up her dribble. Tries to find Quinn and does. Quinn's got one on her. Tries to get around the defender. They're gonna call a foul on red, I believe. Issa and Juliet will check back in for the Bobcats. They get into Juliet. She's gonna try to set up the offense here. Gets it over to Kaysen. Kaysen has room. Kaysen puts up the floater and gets it to go. Nice move by Kaysen. Great touch on the ball. It's now 20-6. Bobcats in front. That's knocked away. Quinn will pick it up and go. She's gonna try to just beat the defender all the way down. Puts up the two, no good. Rebounded by Red. Contested layup, no good. Now she's gonna try to take it all the way down. Good defense by Carly to come away with it. Run, Quinn. Carly's got it. Quinn puts up the shot. Oh, just off the rim. She's frustrated by that one. Iowa working it around the perimeter. She drives the baseline, finds a backdoor cutter, and they get a bucket. So 20-8 now the score. Juliet will get it across, and nobody guarding her, so she pulls up for three. No good. Rebounded by Issa. Issa gets the putback. 22-8. Bobcats just kind of out hustling Iowa right now, and getting a lot of rebounds and putbacks here, second chance opportunities, and moving the ball around really well. As I say that, they get an open look for three. No good. Rebounded though. Blocked by Issa. Issa skies up and blocks it. Finds Quinn. Quinn's got one on her. Quinn goes up for two and finally gets the bucket. Good find by Issa. And now it's 24-8 the score. Bobcats trying to pour it on. 2 minutes to go in the half. They're looking for an opening. Iowa drives, knocked away by the Bobcats. Carly picks it up. She's got Quinn down all alone. Quinn has another bucket opportunity and gets another one. .140 left in the half. And nearly another steal. They finally get rid of it. They're going to call a foul on the Bobcats. 129. And Paige and Emily will check in for the Bobcats. So is Logan. Then we got Issa and Juliet out there as well. Oh, nice steal there by Paige. Started with a defensive pressure, and she was right there. Try to feed it down low. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. Knocked away at the last minute by Red. 1:12 on the clock. Looking for an opening. They find Logan down low. Logan goes up. There was probably a foul on that shot as well. No whistle. So Red will come back with it with 1:06 to go in the half. That's ripped away by Emily. She's going to run the other direction here. She's got one defender on her. Goes up with contact. No whistle, no bucket. These refs do not want to call fouls here if they can help it. So now that's going to be an over and back. 46 on the game clock. Bobcats, I think, realizing that they have a bit of a strength advantage here and are turning up the intensity with this newfound confidence. And that's a great move by Emily. Gets by the defender. Logan's there for the putback, and Logan will get the bucket. 30 seconds to go. That's knocked away by Logan. It's going to stay with Red. Clock continues to run. Now it's stopped. 22 on the clock. They move around. Issa defending. Taken away by Juliet, and she gets tripped from behind. They're going to call a foul with 14 on the clock. As she was tripped from behind. Bobcats feed it into Issa. Issa's looking for the cutter. Nobody's cutting, so she kicks it out to Juliet for a three. Juliet's shot no good, and that'll do it for the half. So after one half of play, Bobcats playing with great intensity and hustle and on both ends of the court, and are out to a 28-8 lead at the half. Oopsies. I meant to do halftime, not the timeout thing. Sorry about that. Halftime of game 2. Score is 28-8. A lot of different players contributing in a lot of ways, both offensively and defensively. All right, so following this game, I'll be sending out new links for tomorrow. I don't know tomorrow's schedule yet. I know we'll play at 2 and 4. I don't know if we're going to play at 11 a.m. or 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. rather tomorrow. Emily kicks it out to Callie. Open look for Paige. Paige knocks down the three. Another good start here to the second half. Paige hits her three. And it's nice to see the girls find some rhythm. Oh, we got a clock malfunction. So, all right, now the clock is running here. 15:50 on the clock. Ellie defending the ball. They try to work it down low. Callie now defending. Doesn't let her get anywhere with it. Somehow they come away with it though. Red trying to move the ball around. Bobcats collapsing on everyone. Callie not letting her get off the baseline. They just keep swinging it around. And she finally drives. They're going to say travel. Good defense by the Bobcats. Emily over to Callie. Callie wanted that too there, but ball hits the ground and Paige picks it up. Paige gets it over to Emily, over to Logan. Logan thinks about it. She drives into the paint, goes up for the hook shot, gets the bucket. Logan with a nice two. Taken away by Logan. She's got two on her. I don't know how there wasn't a reach and foul there. It looked like they grabbed her by the elbow. They're going to say red ball. I mean, the reason she lost the ball is because they grabbed her arm. But nonetheless, they want to get these games over with quickly. They don't want a lot of fouls. So far, that's been playing to our advantage overall, I think. At least slightly. Pass nearly taken away by Paige. Emily now defending the paint. Ellie comes away with a steal, hands it off to Paige. Paige drives in, kicks it out to Ellie. Ellie pulls up for a deep two. No good, rebounded by Red. Now Paige grabs the ball, kicks it out to Emily. Great steal by Paige. Emily goes up for two, no good. Rebounded by Red. Another steal by Paige. Paige has one defender on her, goes up for two, no good. Rebounded by Ellie. That's no good. Now Paige gets the rebound. She tries to kick it out, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bobcat. Nope, it'll be red ball. Iowa drives the baseline. They're going to call a foul on the Bobcats. Logan tried to pinch her off on the baseline there, and it looked like it worked, but they're going to get her for a little bit of contact. Ooh, not. So it looks like it's going to be running clock here since it's a 33-8 lead. Quinn back in the game, as well as Carly. And now they're going to call a foul again on the little body. A little over 12 minutes to go in the game. She drives the baseline, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Carly. Carly uses her speed to get past the defender. Carly's on a mission here, playing with a lot of intensity. Gets it over to Quinn. Quinn's got one on her. Drives the baseline, or drives down low. Tries to feed it down low to Callie, but it doesn't make it through. And nearly gets a hand on that pass. And she's stuck in the corner with nowhere to go. And ball's knocked away. Carly picks it up. Carly gets by the defender, gets across midcourt. Has one on her, hands it off to Quinn. Quinn's got a little space around the perimeter. Gets it over to Logan. Logan drives, kicks it out to Carly. Carly pump fakes and drives, puts up the floater. No good. Rebounded by Iowa. Now that one's knocked away by Logan. Logan tries to go up for two, no good. Quinn fights for the rebound and comes away with it. They're gonna call a jump ball. All right, so Kaysen checks in, Issa checks in. Timeout red, I believe, with 10:27 to go in the game. (33-8) the score. All right, Bobcats are ready. All Iowa attack is not quite ready. All right, they break the huddle. And this game's gonna be over well in advance. In fact, there's 10 minutes of running clock left in the game, and it's 8 o'clock right now, which is about, right now is when the game was supposed to start, interestingly enough. So way ahead of schedule. Quinn defending around the perimeter at the top. Bobcats trying to be more decisive, moving the ball around. Nearly taken away. Quinn gets a hand on it. Now Issa picks it up. Issa fires it up the court. Carly chases it down, goes up for two, no good. They're gonna call a foul on the Bobcats on the rebound. Knocked away from behind by Carly. Carly rips it loose. She'll slow it down and watch for the defender. Gets it over to Kaysen. Kaysen over to Quinn. Quinn looking for a cutter. Dribbles into the paint. Feeds it down low to who's that? Issa. No good, but rebounded by Carly. Tries to secure the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be red ball. So now Bobcats not allowed to do a full court press any longer, I guess, or at least they're not. She drives, tries to kick it to the other side for an open two. That's no good. Rebounded by Kaysen. They're going to call it double dribble, I guess. Jump ball. A couple more getting ready to check in for the Bobcats. So Paige and Emily will check in. Kaysen brings it across midcourt. Feeds it down low to Isa, who's wide open in the paint. What are they calling here? She did not leave her feet. That is a terrible call. They're going to call travel. She was bouncing on her toes. I got to watch that back on the replay. It looked like she was bouncing on her toes. I did not see her leave her feet. I think this ref likes to... And this guy's going to call travel. Off red should be Bobcat ball. They get it in. Kaysen now gets the handoff. Gets it out to Emily. Spins. Has a 3-point attempt for Kaysen. Off the rim, rebounded by Red. Good movement, good look by Kaysen. She'll hit those. That's taken away by Kaysen. She's got one defender on her, cuts back the other direction. And we'll get it across midcourt. Spins back to the middle. Kicks it out to Juliet. Juliet wanted that three, but pump fakes it. Beautiful feed to Isa. That's how you do it. Good ball movement that entire possession. If we move it like that and are decisive, not much the defense can do. And they're going to call a foul as she drove the baseline. .604 on the clock. Shot's no good. Rebounded by the offense. Double dribble. All right. All right, so Logan now will check in for Kaysen with 5:43 on the clock. Juliet dribbles in, kicks it out to Logan. Logan tries to find Emily cutting, but that pass is knocked loose. Somehow Logan comes away with it again, gets knocked to the ground, and Red picks it up. So Iowa now trying to find an open look. Paige gets a hand on the ball, knocks it out of bounds. We'll stay with Red. She drives, finds the open look on the other side. She goes up for two, and Iowa Tech gets a bucket. 35-10 now the score. Feed it down low to Logan. Looking for the cutter, not there. Finds Juliet. Juliet gets it right back to her. And just as she was about to go up, it'll be a jump ball. Ellie checks in for the Bobcats. Three-point attempt for Iowa, long, rebounded by Emily. Emily gets it over to Logan. Logan gets into the middle of the paint there, kicks it out. Open look for three. Off the rim, rebounded by Red. Iowa has an open look for two. That's no good. Rebounded by Red. Another three-point attempt. That's no good. Knocked out of bounds. So it'll be Bobcat ball with 3.5 to go in the game. Quinn getting ready to check in for the Bobcats. They feed it to Callie in the middle. Callie finds Logan driving just off the rim. And Red comes away with the rebound. Carly also getting ready to check in for the Bobcats. Three minutes left in the game. She drives into the paint, gets a nice bucket, and nice cut, and Ellie gets a bucket. 37-12, 2.5 to go in the game. Three-point attempt, no good. Ball's long rebound by Iowa. Iowa working it around. Now that's taken away by Logan. Logan's got a free run here. Timeout. 1:54 to go. I think he called the timeout because he wanted to sub in a couple players and this game was going to run out. Especially since it's a running clock, and even if there was a whistle, by the time they get in, it'd be over. So Quinn and Carly get back in. They get it into Quinn. Quinn finds Callie. Callie spins into the paint, goes up for two. Callie draws the foul and will go to the line. 1:42 to go in the game. Callie will shoot two. Callie knocks down the first free throw. Hits them both. 39-12 now the score. Bobcats, 1 minute to go before this one's over and they can go back to the hotel and have a little fun together. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Callie. Callie hands it off to Quinn. 43 on the clock. She's got one on her. Gets by the defender. She's got one on her. Keep your dribble, Quinn. Keep your dribble. Oh, Quinn twisted her ankle there and hit the deck. Good hustle by Carly. She's back up. Looks like it must not have been too bad. Three, no good. Rebounded by Logan. Logan will bring it up. Logan drives into the paint, kicks out to Quinn. Quinn has an open look for three. No good. And that'll do it. That's game. All right, so Bobcats win that one 39-12. And I'm not sure what time we'll play tomorrow, but I'll send out some links here this evening for those games. Great game by the Bobcats on both sides of the ball. Good intensity on defense. Got a lot of turnovers. Turned a lot of those into buckets. And great ball movement on offense. So, all right.